This is by far the biggest train station I've ever been to in my life.
You are not going to believe this. I'm taking a business class bullet train in China, and look at where I get to stay. We are currently going 220 kilometers an hour. Oh my god, look at this landscape.
So clean, it's so clean. It's like the floor hasn't even been stood on yet.
One country has a train network so big it measures the rest of the planet combined. The other one just had signal failures from wiring older than most of our grandparents. 4 clips, receipts included. Let's go.
I'm currently at Shanghai Hongqiao railway station, and this is by far the biggest train station I've ever been to in my life. We just passed through security on the way in, and it is literally like an airport in here. We just got breakfast at this McDonald's, and in case one wasn't enough, there's another right across the way. This train station is massive. So now we're boarding. We need to board between 4A or 4B. So to check in, all you do is scan your passport. A train.
We left at 8 o'clock on the dot, so they do not mess around here. We are currently traveling at 296 kilometers an hour, which is equivalent to 183 miles an hour. And the train is making virtually no noise whatsoever as we are just flying through the Chinese countryside. It is insane.
A train station with an airport-style security check and 2 McDonald's hitting 183 miles per hour so smoothly you can't even hear it. That's not a flex clip. That's just Tuesday in Shanghai. China's high-speed rail network passed 50,000 kilometers by the end of 2025. Over 75% of the entire world's high-speed rail track, connecting 97% of Chinese cities with populations over 500,000. America's fastest train, the Acela, hits comparable speeds on a grand total of about 735 kilometers of track for the entire country. Let's check out some comments. Also, don't forget, it's directly connected to a giant airport. That one is decent, but older. Other big cities have even larger stations. And then we have Amtrak, an 80-year-old railway.
Things in China that just make sense. A countdown for how long until the next train arrives. It even tells you how crowded each of the carriages are. So at the moment, none of the carriages are crowded because less than 5%. How does it even know that? There's 25 seconds left and here it's arriving now. I bet the doors will open when this reaches 0. So let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No way.
A live readout of exactly how crowded each carriage is, down to the second, arriving precisely when it says it will. Meanwhile, American commuters are refreshing an app that still says delayed, with no further explanation. This isn't luck. China's high-speed system carried a record 4.28 billion passenger trips in 2025 alone, at a scale where arrives when it says it arrives is the baseline expectation, not the exception.
Yo, he's really taking that whole slice. That's New York for you. Look at him go.
And now for comments. In Canada, it's just wishes and prayers that the bus will be on time. New York City trains are the best. You get to see so many animals with the fare. We had this 14 years ago in Beijing. And they have different cars with different AC temperature. Shit, in New York City, you would pray AC works.
You are not going to believe this. I'm taking a business class bullet train in China, and look at where I get to stay for the next couple of hours. The rest of it is down there. That's the normal seating for the train, and this is the business class area. There's only 6 different pods here. Oh my god, I would scream. I get this whole area. This is a wireless phone charging. I get my own reading light. I can also adjust my seat. Look at this. We are now moving, and best believe we're picking up speed quick. So this is the system, and we are currently going 220 kilometers an hour. Oh my god, look at this landscape. What? I've just been given some food and snacks as well, dried mango. Got an eye mask. We are genuinely going rapid. This is not slowing down. Wow, look where we are as well. A nice mix. This is what it looks like.
Wireless charging, a private pod, dried mango, and an eye mask on a train doing 137 miles per hour through the countryside. This is designed to run up to 350 kilometers per hour. For comparison, Amtrak's Northeast Corridor, its flagship route, had passengers stuck in the dark last year because of overhead wiring installed roughly 100 years ago. And now for comments. Even can order food delivery to your seat between stations. These are airplane business class seats they are using. Fantastic. Try to order fresh KFC or McDonald's when the train starts to move. State of British trains is a joke. When a country cares not just about extracting profit from everything.
Did you know this is the largest railway station in the world? This is Chongqing East, and this massive station opened to the public in June 2025. It's the biggest as well as being one of the newest. And walking around, you can really tell how new the station is, as it's so clean. It's like the floor hasn't even been stood on yet. It's insane. It's been open for less than a year. I'm just impressed with how clean it is. It's insane. So there are 23 mainline platforms at a length of 450 meters. This is double the length of an Elizabeth line train, which is just insane to conceptualize. The reason for its grandness is due to the growing population and the huge influx of people visiting Chongqing's 8D city. So essentially, this mammoth of a station was constructed to meet the expected demand. But similar to a lot of other high-speed rail hubs in China, it's not that close to Chongqing city center, located around 20 kilometers to the east. So if you take a high-speed train here, you have to get the metro into the main city center. Currently there's only one metro line here, which is a branch of line 6, which shuttles you between Chongqing East and Liujiaping Station, meaning you have to change trains to actually get into the city center. But there will eventually be 4 metro lines operating at this station, providing plenty of destination options across the city. It's honestly a very beautiful station and an amazing feat of engineering. But it is weird, it feels quite deserted. And you know, not many people are walking through here at this current time, and a lot of the shops are not occupied currently, but the infrastructure is there. You can tell that they are really expecting this station to be something huge in the future, and it'll be exciting to see what it's like when it's, you know, at capacity and people, hundreds of thousands of people are using it daily. It'll be a great sight to see. Wow. So now, if anybody asks, you now know the answer to the question.
23 platforms, each longer than double an Elizabeth line train, built to handle demand that hasn't even fully arrived yet. This station is so new, the floor barely has footprints on it. It's less than a year old and already the biggest on the planet. Meanwhile, New York's own MTA spent 2025 publicly blaming Amtrak for a 3-year delay on a $2.9 billion project to fix track infrastructure the agency itself called dilapidated. One country is building stations for a future population. The other is still negotiating who's responsible for track outages on infrastructure that already exists. Now let's check out some more comments. The USA and UK can only dream of this. Spoke about this railway station a lot this week. I'm incredibly jealous. Get me to China now. So, same category. Trains, stations, getting from A to B, completely different centuries. China's building 50,000 kilometers of the fastest rail on Earth, while parts of the US system are still running on wiring from before the Great Depression. Anyway guys, which clip made you want to move to China? Tell me in the comments. If you got any value from this video, like, share, and subscribe. As usual guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye.